Yo, what is up guys, it's me, Ashley's Gaming, back with another video. In this video I'll be going over one of the fights for the 4/5 achievement. I think it's one of the last fights. In this video I'll be including two fights actually, but the second fight isn't that hard. I'm just gonna include it anyways. So let's go with the first fight, which is against the elemental balls. Yes, balls. So this fight is pretty simple. I think if you know how this works, you cannot die. There's no limit, I think, of how many turns this fight's gonna take, because of a lot of these fights during this quest line, there's like a maximum limit of turns that you can take for these fights. So this fight, there's nothing like that. So if you just know what the mechanic is, there's no way you can lose, pretty much. So let's go over the mechanics real quick, and then we will go over my fight. So it's pretty simple. You will start at the bottom left corner with all the balls in front of you. You have the big balls, small balls. The big balls are just staying in place where they are. You have a white glyph around your character, one up, right, left, down. And if you move on this glyph, you will lose 100 MP. At the end of your turn, you're gonna get teleported back to the middle. So you can only move to one glyph every single turn. Now, if you, I'm gonna give a quick example and we're gonna go over my fight. So basically it's very simple. Let's say you move on the glyph. Let's say you move on the top glyph. So you move up. You're gonna hit the big balls and it's gonna move all of these small balls in that direction. So if you move to the right and you're gonna hit the ball's gonna move to the right. The color of the ball you hit, that particular smaller ball is going to move 2 cells. So for example, if you move to the right and you're going to hit the red big ball, then the red ball will move 2 cells, but the other ones will all move 1 cell. So the goal of this fight is pretty simple. All of the balls have to be in the glyph according to their color. So the red ball in the red glyph, yellow in the yellow. So very simple, very straightforward. So you have to, oh, and there's one thing that's very important. You kind of want to avoid the balls crossing a glyph that is not their color, because I think what happens, the ball's gonna get killed, it's gonna get respawned, which isn't too bad, but if that's gonna happen to you a second time, the fight is done, you're gonna get 1 shot, so you don't want to do that. And it's it's very simple to actually avoid this. So yeah, let's go over the fight from me. Let's just go over the fight, just look at what it is. So I move to the right, I hit them. It's very simple, to be honest. Like, if you want the balls to move 2 cells, you just hit the one in the same color, pretty much. And if you don't want to do that, you're gonna hit the other one. So for example, I'm gonna skip here. This is not the fight that I won, by the way. So the green ball moved on the glyph, and it died, right? So now it's gonna give this skull state. And I continued, like, I moved these 2 balls up, right? Because I wanted to get these in the glyph. But doing that, the green one crossed the glyph of the red one. So now what's gonna happen next? So the red one went in the green glyph. So now this one also has a skull state, and I think, yeah, that's it. The fight is done. So you don't want that, right? So now I'm gonna quickly go over the fight that I did win. So let's go to turn 1. So I basically am doing the same. I will try to get the blue and the brown one in the glyphs first. Keep in mind moving them to the right. I knew that all these 3 balls on the left side could not move, so very easy. Where you have to be careful is when you're gonna start moving them up. So here I did the blue one first, so go to the right, move them to the right, I think. So now moving them up. Here you saw I hit the blue one, so the blue one goes up 2 cells, so now he's inside the glyph. Also keep in mind, a good thing to know is once they are in the glyph, they will not be moving anymore. That's like actually a good thing. So now I will be moving them to the left. I'll have to move the brown one 3 cells to the left, so I'll be hitting the brown one once and then another color. Right, so here I want to move the brown one up, but I have to be careful of the green one. So what I did is I hit the green one So the green one actually moved to the left. And I think I hit it again. Yeah, so I'm moving all of these to the left to avoid them going up. Because if you look at this now I'm going back to the right, but I'm hitting the brown one. So the brown one will move to the right 2 cells. So now it's in the middle path. The green one is perfectly in line with his glyph. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hit the brown one, but I'm also hitting the green one, which will result in the green one hitting the glyph and the brown one going perfectly up. Now I have to be careful for the white one. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going down and hit the white one, I think twice. So it goes down 4 cells, but the brown one only goes down 2 cells. So now I'm going back up again and hitting the brown one 2 times. So now it's like you have to keep in mind which colors you're gonna get, you're gonna hit. Now I'm just going to the right. The brown one is in the glyph. I think I'm going for the red one now. Now I have to actually, yeah, I'm going up. So here, what I did is I hit the red one. So the red one will be going in the glyph over here, and the white one will go up 1 cell. So now I'm just going to go to the right, I think. Yeah, I will just now I will be going up, avoid them going in the different glyph. This fight is super easy once you know the strategy. Going up. Now I'm going to the right again. I think hitting the white one twice. Now I'm going up. I'm gonna hit yellow to go up twice, I think. And yeah, so now I just have to go down, down, and down, and that's it. It's a super easy fight once you know how this works. So yeah. There's a little bit of talking here. So now you have this fight against this guy, and the fight is pretty straightforward. It's not even too hard. This guy has, I think, 22,000 HP, but you only have to bring him down to half of that. So I think erosion plays a role here. So you don't want to erode him because that's gonna make the fight harder for you. So you have to bring him down to 10k HP. Every time you hit him, you're gonna get pulled 2 cells towards him. And every time I think when he starts his turn, or I think at the start of your own turn, right? You're gonna be pushed back 2 cells. So keep in mind that you're not gonna end in front of a wall. Look at this. Okay, so it's at the start of his turn. You're gonna get pushed back. And I'm not sure what exactly you'll have to read about it, but there's a thing where he gets pushback damage every turn or something like that. So you want to avoid getting pushed in a wall, but it's always 2 cells. So what I did here, playing a Chance Panda, my gear is actually pretty average. So if I can do it with the shitty gear that I have over here, you can do it with any class. This fight is super easy. So here you see I take a little bit more damage because he gained actually pushback damage. As a Chance Panda, I have some lifesteal as well. But yeah, keep in mind you just want to avoid getting pushed back into a wall and keep him at range as much as possible. For example, as a Craw, it's pretty easy because you can use barricade arrow, retreat arrow, lashing arrow, and all that kind of stuff. And here I'm just gonna I hit him, but I'm gonna get pulled close to him, right? So now I need to run, and actually I forgot to use the MP spell on my Panda as well. So that was making the fight a little bit harder than what was needed, to be honest. But it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Here look, I did Prohibition. So I was close combat infirm, but he pushes me back, so I'm taking a lot of damage. Plus I'm getting a healable state as well. So I just need to throw him back, push him back, run away, stay on range, and then I can heal myself again. Keep in mind, if you are diagonally like this, you are not getting pulled towards him because of the wall. So if you ever get in a situation like this, make use of that to do a lot of damage because you will not get pulled. And now you can see I can get more back in range, for example. Hiding behind these walls makes it easier for you because he cannot really hit you. I'm gonna skip the fight to the end. I think here. So you can see here, I think he's at 10k HP. Just gonna wait one more turn and then I think he will die. Yeah. So he died at a little bit more than 10k, so erosion does play a role. So you pretty much want to avoid using spells that are gonna give him erosion. Other than that, this fight was pretty easy. And yeah, that's it for the 4/5. There's one more fight over here, but that one is pretty easy as well. Especially if you play chance, you're gonna get like an ally. These guys are like minus 30% water resistance, so the damage I did was pretty big. AoE as well, so this fight was super easy actually. And after this fight, you complete the 4/5 achievement. And the only thing that's left gonna be 6 out of 6. I recorded all of the tactical fights and hard combats of the whole quest line, which will be uploaded all one by one on this channel in the upcoming days, maybe weeks, kind of depends, because I'll probably only have time to edit my videos during the weekends because of work. So other than that, all of the fights will be uploaded. If you haven't already, have a look at my Twitter. Please hit me up with a follow. I will be posting updates over here as well as posting the videos when they come out. And yeah, so that's it for the fights. They were not even that bad, to be honest. The fights of the 6 out of 6 achievements gonna be a little bit harder, a little bit more trickier. So those videos are probably also gonna be a little bit longer. But I want to give you guys a full in-depth English guide on those files, because as far as I know, there are not any of them out there on YouTube either. So there's a lot of Spanish guides out there, I figured out, but yeah, no English guide. So those will be uploaded in the upcoming weeks. If this video was helpful for you guys, hit me up with a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and bye.